In this video, I am going to show you how to identify or find the quadratic equation given the table of values. So as you can see here, example nga natin table of values for the set of values sa x and another with its corresponding set of values sa y. So unsa ito ang buhaton to find the quadratic equation na table or table of values naman or set of points ang given. So same sa LAS, first step is you have to choose 3 points from the table of values. 3 points. So in this example, I am going to choose the points kini siya 2, 0, 3, 1, and 4, 4. So ato ang i-rewrite. We have 2, 0, 3, 1, and 4, 4. Colon. Ang butang colon, and then rewrite na ko ang y coordinate of each point. In this point, we have 0. For the next point, we have 1. And for the third point, nga itong gipili, 4. Next. For the next step is, ato siyang i-substitute sa standard form sa quadratic function. Standard form is katong ax squared plus bx. We have ax squared plus bx plus c. Kini. So, asa man nato ipuli niyang points? Ato ang kuhaon ning x coordinate. Sa first point we have positive 2. Ato siyang ipuli sa x. And so on. Mato yung buhaton for the 3 points. So, arita una sa first point na 2, 0. We have a substitute x as 2 raised to the power of 2 plus b, then times x na po. So, pulihan na po na 2, positive 2 plus c. And then, same for the second point nga itong buhaton, a times x. Si x, pulihan na to. In this case, we have 3 na. So, 3 to the power of 2 plus b times 3 plus c. And for the last point, we have a times x. In this case, is positive 4. 4 raised to the power of 2 plus b, bx. So, i-times up na to og ang value sa x, we have 4 plus c. And then after that, manakag-substitute is ato na siyang i-construct iyang equation o i-simplify na to ang value sa constant na to ang pili. So we have, for the first equation natin makonstruct nga, ini siya, mahimo ni siyang first term, we have 2 squared, that is 4. So 4, and then copy the variable a. Next, plus b times 2 is 2b, plus 2b, and then last term plus c, and then equate that equation, and I mean those 3 terms to the y coordinate of the first point. Y coordinate of the first point is 0. So 0 po dato ang value ibutang equate na nato na siya sa y coordinate niya. For the second point nga itong ipili, we have 3 squared is 9. 9 times a is 9a. Next, plus b times 3 is plus 3b, and then last term plus c equals, check the value of the y coordinate of this point, that is 1. So equate the 3 terms into 1. For the last equation, we have 4 squared is 16 times a is 16a, plus b times 4 is 4b, and then plus c equals the y coordinate of this point, which is still 4. So, naa na ka equation, gitawag na ito equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Remember that your goal for this solution is to find the values of a, b, and c. Kaya mao ni ato siyang i-substitute sa standard form para makakonstruct og quadratic equation. And since kumpleto pa man ni from equation 1 to 3, complete pa ang terms na to, 3 terms pa na siya tanang quadratic equation. Ato ang goal ani para makakita ta og mga values ato ang variables a, b, and c is mag-eliminate ta hangtod mahimo siyang single variable para makita nato ang una nga variable. And by the way, in finding the variables, dani nga equations, dani nga item is dili necessary nga A always ang una nato makita, depende siya sa dagan sa imong solution. So unsaon man nato ni siya pag derive nga tag 3 terms pa man ni siya ang equation. Ang imong buhaton is i-minus nimo ang equation 2 minus equation 1, and then equation 3 minus equation 2 para naa kay ma-eliminate ni isa ka term, mahimo nang tag 2 terms. So ato siyang i-try equation 2, proceed to the next step, equation 2 minus equation 1. equation 2 minus equation 1. Our equation 2 is here. We have 9a plus 3b plus c equals 1. Nara, equation 2 minus equation 1 minus, butang yung parentheses kay minus na siya. O imong dili na may butang parentheses, mahimo na ng negative ay imong first term without changing the rest of the terms, without changing the sign sa the rest of the terms in quadratic equation. So ato sa butang parentheses para mas maklaro ug masabtan ninyo. For equation 1, isod mo sa parentheses ang equation 1. So equation 1 nato is 4a plus 2b plus c plus 2b plus c equals 0. So, imong buhaton na nato na siyang i-rewrite. You have to take the opposite sign sa tanang term sa naa sa ibubos nga na kaning naa sa sud sa parentheses. So, ato siyang i-rewrite kining babaw as is 9a plus 3b plus c equals 1, and kining nasa ubos nga equation kining ato ang equation 1 mahimo na siyang negative times 4a is negative 4a. Again, in short, usbon lang nimo ang iyang sign sa sud sa parentheses kay mo na siyang gi-multiply by negative 1. So, negative 4a, then ang plus 2b mahimo na minus 2b, ang plus c mahimo ng minus c equals as is 0. And then you can now subtract. Now, for the first term, we have 9 minus 4. Positive and negative different signs. So, subtract the values. 9 minus 4 is 5. Follow the positive sign. Kay si 9, nga larger value, positive yung sign. And also copy the variable a. Next, plus, minus. So, subtract yapon. Different sign. 3 minus 2 is 1. Copy the variable b. So, b ratong isuwat. Since ang iyang coefficient is positive 1 na, so dili na nato isuwat ang 1. Kasi positive sign na siya. Next, plus and minus. So, different sign yapon sa subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. So, that means kini ang atong ma-eliminate for this equation nga ato ang gi-subtract. And sumpay equals 1 minus 0 is positive and positive din na siya. So i-add 1 and 1 is 1 and 0 is 1. So as you can see, mao na ni ato ang equation 4. Ang atong equation 4, there are only two terms except here. Two terms nga na ay variable. Ang present na lang nato ani nga variables are a and b. Wala na si c. So, na-eliminate na si c. And next is equation 3 minus equation 2. Para na ay pare si equation 4 para ma-eliminate na to ang next nga variable later. So, we have equation 3 minus equation 2. For the equation 3, we have 16. Copy the equation 3, 16a plus 4b plus c is equal to 4. And for the equation 2, minus parenthesis, is sa parenthesis ang equation 2, we have 9a plus 3b plus c is equal to 1. And we write, para mas masabtan, we have 16a plus 4b plus c is equal to 4. And for your equation 2, mahimo na siyang change the sign for the whole equation. Tanang terms sa equation, mahimo ng opposite sign niya. So, from positive 9a, mahimong negative 9a. From positive 3b, mahimong negative 3b. From positive c, mahimong negative c. Equals, from positive 1, mahimong negative 1. And then, combine the like terms. Arita una sa first term. 16 minus 9, that is 7. Positive 7, since 16 is the larger value with a positive sign. Copy the variable a. Next, plus minus different signs. So, subtract 4 minus 3 is 1. Dili na ito iswat kay 1 na nga coefficient sa b. And follow the positive sign. 4 is the larger value nga na positive sign. Next, ang plus minus. So, different signs. Subtract 1 minus 1 is 0. That means mo na siya ma-eliminate. Proceed. Ari sa ito ang constant term 4 minus 1 positive 3. So, as you can see, ang atuang equation for equation 5 na may two variables na bilin a and b, taktak na po si c. So mapares na nato. Next natong buhaton is ato ang goal lagi isa na lang ka variable ang present. So ato na pong i-minus equation 5 minus equation 4 para mataktak na po ang another variable na po o isa na lang mabilin ka letter aron makasolve ta for the first variable. So we have equation 5 minus equation 4. For the equation 5, copy. Here we have 7a plus b. 7a plus b equals 3. And for the equation 4, that is sa ibaba, we have 5a plus b equals 1. Minus, so sa parenthesis, 5a plus b is equal to 1. We write, we have 7a plus b equals 3. From positive 5a, may mo na siyang negative 5a. From positive b, may mo na siyang negative b equals from positive 1, may mo na siyang negative 1. So, combine the like terms. First term, we have 7 minus 5. That is 2. Copy the variable a. Next, positive and negative different signs to subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. So, that means eliminated ang ato ang b. Equals the constant terms 3 minus 1, that is positive 2. Now, as you can see, isa na lang ka-variable ang naa, which is a. And, therefore, mo ni una na itong masolve na value sa variable si a. Since siya may nabilin, pag-eliminate na to sa mga other variables. So, we have solved for a, kaya mas siya may nabilin. So, 2a equals 2. So, 2a, divide both sides by 2 to eliminate the positive 2 coefficient of a equals 2. 2 divided by 2. So, we have 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, a na naman na siya. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, therefore, our first variable nga nakita na to is a, which is equal to 1. Now, for the remaining values sa b and c, mo na lang itong pangitaon. Para makakita ka sa b, pwede ka mo gamit either equation 4 or equation 5. Kanang na ay 2 terms. Dili pa ka pwede mo proceed sa equation nga na ay, na ay tulo ka variables ang present. Kaya di naman pwede na kay di ta ka-solve og 2 unknown variables ang naa sa one equation. So, magamit ka, it's either equation 4 or equation 5. Kaya na makaikapuli sa A nga si 1. So, makakita ka sa other variables sa naa sa equation, which is si B. So, let's try to choose equation 4. So, we have, for equation 4, nga ito ang gamiton, 5a plus b. 5a plus b is equal to 1. Substitute a to find the variable b. So, 5 times a, ito ang na-compute ganina, which is 1. Plus b is equal to 1. Simplify 5 times 1 is 5, plus b equals 1. Then, we have b equals positive 1. Positive 5 na nasa left side at transpose sa right side, may muna siyang negative 5 or applying the subtraction property of equality. b is equal to, combine 1. So, for the value of b, we have negative 4. So, nanakay a, nanakay b. Next to solve is the value of c. And for the value of c, for the last term, last variable, nga imong pangitaon is, pwede na ka mo pili diri sa ibabaw nga equation 1, 2, and 3. Kanang equations nga present ang 3 variables. We have a, b, and c. So, ano na siya problema o kana imong pilion? Sa asa niya nilang tulo, since na naman tayo A, kapuli na naputay B, so makita na ta sa C. Kaya isa na lang ka variable ang unknown. So let's try equation 1 nga tong pilion. We have 4A. For the equation 1, we have 4A plus 2B plus C is equal to 0 plus 2B plus C is equal to, so substitute we have 4 times the value of A ganina, which is positive 1 plus 2 times the value of B nga earlier na solve na to, that is negative 4 plus C is equal to 0. Simplify 4 times 1 is 4. Next term, 2 values, positive 2 and negative 4. The product is negative 8 plus C is equal to 0. Next, since you are solving for the value of C, isolate C sa left side. So, positive C as is na siya sa left side. Then, transpose the remaining terms to the right side of the equation. So, C positive 4, transpose to the right side, may mo siyang negative 4. And also, negative 8, mahimo positive 8. Then, combine these two terms, negative 4 plus 8, that is positive 4. So, nanatay values sa C. That means your A is 1, B is negative 4, and C is 4. So, since nakakita naman ka sa values sa tulo ka variables, then you can now create a quadratic equation. Akong i-rewrite that the values of A, B, and C, we have A is 1, B is negative 4, A is 1, B is negative 4, and C is positive 4. So, present naman ng 3 ka variables, mag-substitute na ta nila na to the standard form of quadratic function, ax squared plus bx plus c. So, we have f of x equals, substitute the value of a, which is 1 times x squared plus b substitute b as negative 4 times x, then plus c, which is 4. Then simplify 1 times x is still 1x. So x na mo ibutang x squared. Next, for the second term, we have positive and negative. Positive times negative is negative. Then 4x plus 4. So, therefore, the final equation nga iyang ipangitaan nga problem is we have f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 4. Mga itong i-review, as you can see, we have value of a, 1, positive 1, correct. Value of b, negative 4, correct. And value of c, positive 4, correct. So, mo na siya imuhang final answer.